G'day Salty fam. We've got a bit of an exciting one today. We're down here. The tide is dropping and it's already this low. So hopefully by the time we come back, we'll be able to walk around out here. But this is what we're up to today. Gentle. That's it. Beautiful. How cool is that little tank? All they need is really good light and right, I'm quickly going to do a water change on the inside tank. We're back down at the tide pool, Salty fam. Woo, we found a cowrie snail, Salty fam. A little brown spot wrasse. How's the colours on him? Our usual tide pools are bone dry. How's that? Both of them.
Let's check the
Not a dribble of water in them.
Let's check the case of fish.
Crabbies. Oh, there is a little fish. A little blenny. Oh, we'll have to rescue the little blenny. That's a Kenny or a Benny. We'll get the net. Nah, there's a bigger one than that.
Yeah.
There's a fair few fish and crabs in here, Salty fam. A little gorilla crab here.
Oh, there's a glass shrimp right there. Oh no, that's not a glass shrimp.
That's a blenny. And there's another one in here. I'm sure of it. Oh, we've missed the bucket. Off the team, Salty.
Chuck him in.
There he is.
I'll go fill it back up with water.
Okay, and there is another one in here. There he is. We'll leave him in there until he's back with the bucket. Save 2 blennies. And a look at the bunch of copepods and stuff. Can you see all that microscopic life? That's unreal.
Is there 2 blennies?
Yeah, he's just there. Can you see all the copepods swimming around? Zayden's gonna do the honors. Nice and gentle. That's it, beautiful. Woo! Benny! Benny's replacement. He looks a bit like a tiger blenny, but I don't know if we get him down here. I'll put the exact name of what blenny it is on the screen. In the bucket he goes. I'm gonna scoop some of these copepods into a shell and put them in.
He's like, yay, finally I get some deep water.
That copepod's in. I don't know if you can see them, but that's so cool. There is so many of them.
How much money if I scoop one of them?
With your mouth,
Oh no.
50 bucks.
No shot, no shot.
How cute is that crab, Salty fan? He's so teeny tiny. Oh, that's Zayden's little hand. That is so cute. Smaller than your little pinky fingernail for sure. This pool always is a winner. I can't wait.
Cannonball!
A few more hours. We'll be walking out there. Look at all this macroalgae. So many different species. So far we've caught 2 little spotted sand gobies. They are not blennies at all. And we've dropped into all aquarium fish just to have a little squeeze to pass time. Look at that oxidon damsel specimen. Just until the tide goes out and then we'll go back and see what awesome stuff we can find. How much are these big clams, Lawrence? Like thousands?
280.
280 bucks. Bargain. Bargain. That one's gorgeous. I wonder if we could get away with a clam in the saltwater pond. There's no predators to eat them at the moment. Usually they're real pricey, and I've heard that they're hard to keep, but I wonder. I'm going to talk to Lawrence and see if he thinks they're harder than the sea apple and find out some information. So here's me thinking the whole time that the clams are filter feeders and you need to feed them up heaps and stuff. But really, all they need is really good light and that'll do it. I'm guessing a decent flow, but maybe not too much because they won't like it. But nah, I've seen them in shocking places with crazy flow. That's a thought there, a clam in the pond. Plenty of natural light out there. They will love it. Should we get one? Comment down below. How cool's that little tank? Our coral banded shrimp is pregnant. I wonder, well, I highly doubt it, but how cool would it be to see baby ones one day? I love these little tanks. Lens on, lens off. There's some such nice pieces. Look at the colours on that logo. We're back home, Salty fam. A little saltwater pond checkup. We got a couple of deshies to go in. Our deshies are looking killer in here, so I thought, why not get a couple more of those? I just got to do a water change on the inside tank, and then we're going to go down and check out low tide. If this is your first time on the channel, you won't know, but a few weeks ago we had some dramas on the inside tank. We transferred our Personifer Angel from quarantine in there, and he got sick. He either had velvet or a real bad case of flukes or both. So we've got this medication and we're going to start treating our inside tank with this. This is reef safe medication and it does kill a majority of flukes. There is some types of flukes that it won't kill, but we're going to try our best with that because we do have 5 fish left inside. All right, I'm quickly going to do a water change on the inside tank. And then we'll see yous for a low tide little collection. Hopefully we get some urchins, something cool. You will already have seen probably the coolest bits on the intro, but we'll see yous there. We're back down at the tide pool, Salty fam. It is virtually low tide. We got about an hour, but it's heaving now. I think it was a bit better this morning. I'm devoed. We still got a couple of little tide pools and things. Sea Star. We got the whole crew, so we're gonna have an adventure, see what we can find and flick yous on. That's where we rescued the blennies from. Actually, the spotted sand gobies this morning.
And catch the stars with us.
Well, another little paddy. All right, if we can find anything awesome, we'll flick yous on and show you. I was hoping the sea was flat and we were able to walk right out. We do have days where it's just this gorgeous calliope, ankle deep, and we get to just adventure through it. And I was hoping today was going to be the day, but it's not the bloody day. Woo, we found a cowrie snail, Salty fam. And you can see him in there, he's alive. What a score. That's gorgeous. Wonder if it's a tiger cowrie. Looks like it's got the galaxy on its back. He's the keeper, in the bucket. Woo! Scouring along. Looking, you get a nice bit when it gets slack before the wave comes, like now. Looking for urchins, more cowrie snails. Oh, Spotto, another little cowrie. Pop a bit of water in my bucket. Another fella. That's 2 cowries. a little brown spot wrasse. How's the colours on him? Hopefully I can get him while I film. Oh, he's a specimen. I'll put a bit more water in the bucket. How's the colours on that guy? A brown spot wrasse. And a carry. Third carry. Xavier's found a third carry. I got a brown spot wrasse, boys. A little guy. Pond worthy. Or in the fowler with Elon and Spike.
What?
He's gorgeous, isn't he? I found him. He was in here, and then I was moving this stuff around, and he jumped out and landed right there, and I just flicked him into my net. Another tiger carry. Or some kind of carry anyway. I'll find out exactly what they are. Pop him in with our other mate too. I'll chuck him in the see-through container and we'll get some footage of him. That is a specimen of a fish. What a gorgeous fish. And our snail's in. You want to pop the aerator in, Princess?
It's not on yet. Can I push that?
Yep, push the button. And then you can bring the whole waterproof bag and leave it in the waterproof bag. This is our Ockie hole, Salty fam. Last week's video, we came down and we found an Ockie under the ledge there. We were catching crabs and feeding them to him. And look at all the fish down in there. If only the sea was lower, we would have been on a winner. Not that we're not on a winner. That brown spot wrasse is a specimen. The cowrie shells, they're unreal. Little spots like this, I'm just gonna keep my eyes peeled. Woo, it's just that happens and you lose your viz. But I'll flick you on when I find something cool. Surely this part has to have something good. This is the island tide pool. Bunch of different macroalgae. And when I first walked up and cast my shadow over it, I seen heaps of different movement darting into the weed. So there's things in here. We'll see what we get. That's hell pink. What a day. Can't wait to have a boat like that one day. Oh, then we'll have some adventures. Our quarantine tank at home still got to be drained, all the sand taken out, and I'm going to nuke it and then seed it with media from the pond and start again. So our brown spot wrasse is going to have to come home and go into our little quarantine system, and we'll observe him over the next week, and then hopefully by the next weekend or the next video he can go into the fowler. Exciting stuff. We'll see us back at home. All right, we're back home. I got to do a bloody water change now on the saltwater pond, acclimate the brown spot wrasse and the cowrie snails and stuff. The cowrie snails I'll probably put in the pond. The brown spot wrasse, he's just in here. I'm going to acclimate him and he'll go in here just for the week. And I'll just make sure I can see him feeding and that I treat him with this new stuff that I've got. And well, that takes 4 days for it to take effect, and then he'll be good to go, probably in here with Elon and everybody else. Sorry. Don't be scared. You want something to eat, Sparky? Here you go, mate. Oh. Pajoosh. Elon, you hungry? You eat them, Spike, and then let everybody else have these. If you can. Or Elon, get up there and get that one, mate. Get there, Elon. Too late. You want that one too, Spiky, you gobbledy. You guts and dad. They sit up there and then they'll just break up and then Elon will get to eat them. Unless he can find himself a bit of muscle. Our wrasse is in. We've treated our beshies. We've dipped them. They've been in the whole time we've been out there searching low tide. Hopefully they settle in and look as nice as our other ones. Anybody that wants or needs an RO system, this is my old one. It needs all new media, but shoot us a message on Instagram or Facebook if anyone wants one that's local. It's yours, you can have it if you want to buy new ones. All right, we dropped about 300 litres from the saltwater pond. Now the top up time, I busted the cord on my other pump. I have a big decent size one, and the wires have bust on it. So I've downgraded to a little one. So it's gonna take me a fair while to fill it up. Happy days. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. If you did, please be sure to smash that like button. Costs you nothing, does wonders for the channel, helps with all the algorithm and gets me out there. Well, it used to anyway. Who knows if it still does. And if you made it to here and you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. All right, until next time, stay salty. You.
I can pull a better cartoon out of my ass. Hey, whoa! Wasn't that great, kids?